So, very good morning, students. Welcome back to second year of physics. So, in this second year physics, actually, we already finished the current electricity, and let us will move to the new chapter, moving charge and magnetism. Of course, so that this chapter is related to both charge moving moving charge can produce both electric and magnetic field. Actually, it is a branch of physics which used to discuss the related to the charge moving, therefore moving charge through the medium in the sense is, suppose the conductor you take, or you take a wire, when through the conductor charges are moving, therefore that produces both electric and magnetic fields. So it is the branch of physics. This is about a related to the moving charge and magnetism. And come to the point is in this. So when charges are moving through the conductor or through the medium, therefore there is a field is produces both the fields which are perpendicular to each other. Then is electrical field. When charge q is moving, then moving charge can create both the electrical field and magnetic field. See, this is the first observed by Ørsted. Ørsted, it is first observed by, this is observed by the Ørsted. And of course, after he conducted one experiment also on the basis of charge moving, that is the first issue. And come to the point is, there is a relation is established. There is a relation between the electric current and the magnetic field. There is a relation is established by the ampere. This is the about a ampere. So there is a relation between electric current and magnetic field established by the ampere. And there is a thing is, when the charge moving, that moving charge can create both electric and magnetic field, first observed by the Ørsted. So this is an experiment is there, and here it is for 4 marks also the question. And again, after that, there are a number of experiments are there based on the charge moving. Based on the charge moving, that moving charge can create both electric and magnetic fields, which are perpendicular to the plane containing, and as well as the two fields are perpendicular to each other. So this is the issue, or it is explained by the Ørsted. See, after that, there are other experiments also there that I'll tell you all experiments related to the charge moving. Let us, we'll move to the first one about a Ørsted experiment. See, I want to say about a Ørsted experiment because he explained about a related to the charge moving. See, suppose you take a Ørsted experiment, right? So this Ørsted is actually, we know everyone. Let us you take a small magnetic fillings. Like you take a small magnetic particles, like iron particles, like other particles. So that particles you take, and it is to be taken onto the paper, white paper, and you take a one magnet, you put on bottom of the paper. Therefore, that all magnetic fillings or the magnetic particles which are arranged or which to be arranged to the in a concentric circle. Itself it is to be arranged. So it is in the form of a concentric circle. On the basis of this, he explained about this charge moving through the conductor. There it is to be field is produces. So that let us explain. There is an experiment. You take a one conductor like this. See, conductor through the charges are moving. That is, we can say current moving through the conductor, or the charges are moving through the conductor, and there will be the direction of current is, it is we can call as outward. This is the very important here, outward direction, which is we can call outward. And here around the current carrying conductor, there are number of magnetic needles are placed. The needle will be, see, it shows a arrow mark. The magnetic needle, no, arrow marks indicates a north, other point is indicates a south. So this is we can call as the needle. See, like this it is will be there. So north and south will be there for the needle. So that needles are arranged or are placed around the current carrying a conductor in their respective direction. So that they are in order. the needles are in order, just placed near or around the current carrying a conductor. When there is a direction of current is, or the current is flowing through the conductor, therefore there it is to be, when current is moving through the conductor, therefore that all needles are comes itself, they are to be arranged in the order of like in the form of a circle, concentric circle. See that north is attracted by the south, and this north is attracted the south, like this, that all itself, that all needles are to be arranged in the form of a concentric circles. Because of the influence of the magnetic field, because when there is a charge is moving through the conductor, no, therefore the conductor through the charges are moving, that charge can create the field, that is the magnetic field. See, by this experiment we can conclude that there is a field is produced, that field is related to magnetic field, we can call magnetic field. See, this is given by, or it is explained by the Oersted. Say this is explained by the Oersted. And not only that, you take another same experiment here, when there is a current is direction is given like this, that is we can call inward, we can call as the inward, that is the current is entering from the top to bottom. Therefore again the same experiment is conducted, and the needles are arranged around the current carrying a conductor in the irrespective direction, that all needles are in the irrespective, there is no particular order. Therefore when there is a current flowing through the conductor, therefore the charge is creates a magnetic field, therefore that all needles again they come in the direction of like this. See, when that is to be, we can take it like this. So itself that all needles are arranged in the form of a concentric circles, that I told you, no, here it is this arrow indicates a north. So this is to be explained and it is to be concluded by the Oersted. So that nothing but a what, when there is a current is carrying a conductor, therefore there it is to be magnetic field is produces around the current carrying a conductor, it is in the form of a concentric circle. And here for this circle, if you draw a tangent at any place, the tangent is represented as the direction of a magnetic field. Here you draw anyway, this is represented as the direction of a magnetic field. If a tangent is drawn on the circle, see, about a tangent that represented as the magnetic field B. That's what I mean here. So this is conclusion given by the Oersted. Clear, no? So this is about a Oersted experiment. It is for 4 marks question. You remember it is for 4 marks. Now let us come to the point is, there are some other examples also I'll give you. It is not required, but we should know. So there is another one I'll tell you. Maxwell's screw rule. I think everyone know about a Maxwell's screw rule. See, a screw rule will be, you take one screw is to be like this, right? There is a screw, and there is a current direction is which is to be like this. And here when current is moving through the screw, and the screw is rotated like this, no, it is in the direction of like this. This head is rotated towards say like this. We can say there will be head rotation. See, the direction of head rotation gives the direction of a magnetic field. This is the, we can call as the screw rule it is. This is related to what? It is a screw rule. When screw is rotated like this, no, because while fitting we can rotate it like this, so that it is gives the head of the rotation. The direction of head is gives the direction of magnetic field. That's what you can say. Like this we can show it. It gives the direction of magnetic field. This is the one experiment. It is conducted by the Maxwell, and there is another is there, that is we can say related to the Ampere's swimming rule. Swimming rule in the sense is, there is a direction of current, or there is a conductor which is carrying a current is like this. And here the Ampere's swimming rule is nothing but if the person is swimming in the direction of a current carrying a conductor, like it is, if he is like in the way, so that there is a very close to this current carrying a conductor, if needle is placed, this needle is placed, so that needle shows the direction of a magnetic field. Look at here. If the very close to this, there is a needle is placed like this. Okay. Therefore, when the direction of current is from this end to that end is moving, when the needle is placed very close to the current carrying a conductor, and along the direction of a current carrying a conductor, if the person is swimming, Then while swimming, he will do like this, no? So that when he will do the left hand, therefore there is a this needle is deflected towards his left hand, because the current carrying a conductor produces the field, and the field is the needle is it is deflected towards a his left hand side. Suppose if I take a reverse, therefore the needle is also rotates in the reverse direction. So like this we have different theories related to the charge moving, and the moving charge can create the field. That field is magnetic and as well as electrical field, and the magnetic field we can conclude that when very close to the current carrying a conductors, if you place one very close, we can also call vicinity, so that it is placed very close to the current carrying a conductor. If the needle is placed, therefore the needle is ultimately rotated or deflected, or it is to be arranged in the concentric circles. These all conclusions given by the different experiments, and it is to be a final conclusion. We can say when there is a charge is moving through the medium, that medium in the sense is conductor, therefore around the current carrying a conductor, CCC, current carrying conductor, therefore the charge produces the magnetic field around like this. And here anywhere on the field, if you draw a tangent, the tangent is represented as a magnetic field direction. This is about we can call as the Oersted experiment, and it I mean to say one more is Maxwell's screw rule, and one more is the Ampere swimming rule. So these are the experiments related to the charge moving through the conductor, right? And come to the point is, on this basis I'll tell you one thing. Here it is, we remember here very very important issue is, see, there is a direction of current is outward. I want to say this about this thing because it is very very important. If we know this, then we can do in this chapter better performance. See, suppose I want to say, so look at, when there is a current is in the outward direction, sir, when current is in the outward direction, there will be a magnetic field is produces around the current carrying a conductor, which is in the, like it is, we can say anti-clockwise direction. The direction of magnetic field is, we can say ACW. When it is outward, the direction of current is, it is outward, there it is to be the field is created around the current carrying a conductor, which is in the anti-clockwise direction, and there is a field is produces. The field will be, we can call dot field. Dot in the sense is, remember, dot in the sense is direction of current is outward, and here the magnetic field direction is in the, it is in the form of a anti-clockwise. Of course we may get the cross also, both will get, but the majority will be what? Cross on dot only. This is a very very important. When the direction of current is, it is like this, right? Both will get, one side is we can say cross, one side is we can say dot. See, here we can say like this, cross will be, we can say the main field is, we can say dot only, but we get the both the fields like it is. Right side for this conductor, right side will get the cross, and here left side is, we can say dot, but the major will be what? We can say dot only. So that come to the point is, sir, when there is a current direction is inward, sir, when there is a inward, what will happen? So inward is nothing but we can say it is into the plane of a paper. Outward is nothing but we can call as the out of the plane of a paper. Direction of current is out of the plane, and here inward is nothing but into the plane of a paper. Therefore when there is a direction of current is inward, therefore there is a field is created which is in the clockwise direction, and this field is it is perpendicular to the plane containing, which is very very important. And here also we get the field is, remember, the field will be, we can say cross, which is very very important. Here the field will be, what happens, it is, we can say like this, the field will be cross in the sense, see, in this chapter they will give you only cross or dot. So based on the cross or dot, that we can say the direction of current as well as the direction of magnetic field. If there is in the questions are given cross, then you say there it is to be the direction of current is, it is into the plane of a paper. Inward, we can call inward, and there will be a magnetic field induction, or the magnetic direction of magnetic field is, it is in the clockwise, we can say clockwise direction. And here the field is majority field will be cross. Of course both will get, again you can say here will get the dot, here will get the cross, and here is the main thing is we can say cross only. Main field we can say only cross, not a dot. Both will get, magar in this case we can say only cross is the majority. Cross in the sense we can say the direction of current is inward into the plane of a paper, and the field will be, it is in the anti-clockwise, clockwise direction. Whereas if I come to the outward direction, that is out of the plane of a paper, there will, we can say field is into the plane of a paper, that is we can say dot field. The field will be into the field, into the plane of a paper. It is out, we can say it is, we can say out of the plane of a paper. The direction of current is inward, therefore we can say cross is 1, and here it is outward, we can say it is, we can also call out of the plane, and it is into the plane of a paper. The field will be into the plane of a paper. The field will be out of the plane of a paper. Outward we can call outward. This is indicates the curling fingers. We can say out, we can say in, like this we can say. It is about a related to the charge moving, therefore there will be a fields are produces. One is in the clockwise, one more is the anti-clockwise direction. Let us, now I want to say there is a, which is very important, Ampere right hand screw rule. I'm sorry to say Ampere right hand thumb rule. I think everyone know about a Ampere right hand thumb rule. Ampere's right hand thumb rule. Ampere right hand thumb rule. Sir, what will be the Ampere right hand thumb rule? Let us you take a current carrying a conductor which is held in our right hand palm. This is we can call palm it is. So that when there is a conductor which is held in our right hand like this, therefore the direction of thumb, this thumb indicates the direction of current, and the folded finger indicates the direction of a magnetic field. Now I'll draw the first one. When there is a direction of current is outward, you say current carrying a conductor, it is out of the plane, outward direction. So current direction is outward and out of the plane of a paper, out of the plane of a paper, we can call like this. So there will be a direction of current is I, like this. And here right hand, therefore we can hold it like this. Then you can draw a fingers. This is the fingers we can call curling fingers. This is folding fingers, folding or holding. So the thumb indicates like this. So the direction of current indicates the thumb, and the folding finger indicates, or holding finger indicates the direction of a magnetic field which is in the anti-clock. So we can say like this, ACW. Sure. And here when it is out of the plane of a paper, just now I told you, when it is out of the plane of a paper, there will be a field is, we can say the field will be dot field, it is created, and the direction of a magnetic field which is in the anti-clockwise, and it is out of the plane of a paper. The field will be out of the plane of a paper, plane of the paper. The field will be out of the plane of a paper, and as well as the direction also out of the plane of a paper, outward direction, which is when it is to be holding like this, thumb indicates the direction of a current and folding finger indicates the direction of a magnetic field. So it is outward direction. If I say inward, so inward in the sense is the direction of current, we can say like this, it is entering into the conductor from the top. Inward we can call as the inward direction. Into the plane we can also call into the plane of a paper, into the plane of a paper. So that the direction of current is inward, no, therefore the thumb and the folded fingers are indicated in the reverse direction. So that you take like this, no, then you say like this, all fingers are in the reverse, right? So there may be a thumb, it is indicated the direction of current, and it is into the plane of a paper, direction of current, and therefore it is to be like this, no, it is to be like this, no, therefore there is a field will be in clockwise direction like this, CW, and here the field will be, we can say it is cross field, and it is into the plane of a paper, we can call into the plane of a paper. See, if you know this information, then it is very very important. We should remember these all informations related to the Ampere right hand thumb rule. Ampere's right hand thumb rule. Okay, this is about a related to the fields, and when there is a current flowing to be like this, when it is out of the plane, one more is the into the plane of a paper. So this related to the direction of currents and direction of a magnetic field. Is it okay now? So one is Ørsted experiment, and one more is, we can say, we can call it is about a I mean to say right hand thumb rule. Clear now? Right? Now I want to say another one. There is a source and field. So what is mean by source and field? See, that mean we know in case of a electric field, clear? Electrical field, we know that is the field is created by the charge. That is what we can call the field is created by the charge. That mean here source and field. Side heading as source and field. The field is created if there is a charge. Therefore, this charge is create the field. Which field it is? When it is at rest. Rest can create the electrical field. That is E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by r square. See, when there is a charge is at rest, the rest charge can create the field. Which field it is? Electric field. This is the field. For this field, source is charge. Of course, we know units. What are the units here? For this, we can say volt per meter, or in simple, it is a Newton per coulomb. This is we know. Sir, what about the magnetic field? Of course. See, magnetic field is, we can say, so the magnetic field is B bar it is. Of course, it is a vector. It is a vector. And this field is created. Magnetic field is created. Of course, if a magnet is there, that magnet also create the field, because this is influence is created around the magnet, so that we can also call it as a magnetic field. Yes, it is also one source. It is also one source. The field is to be capital B, that is the influence is felt by the magnet. The influence is felt by the magnet. See, at a given a place, in a given a region, that's what we can call B. That is B is equal to, we can also call F by M. F is nothing but a force, magnetic force. M is nothing but a pole strength. This is about a pole strength. You remember it is, right? Not a mass. So force acting per unit mass. So there is a source. Source is what here? The magnet is produces. Not only that, if a charge is moving, of course, moving charge also create the field. Which field? Magnetic field as well as electrical field. If a charge at rest, that creates the electrical field. If a magnet is creates also field, that is a magnetic field. Magnetic body creates a magnetic field. Like it is also, we can say, the field is created by the charge moving. The moving charge also creates the electrical magnetic fields, which are perpendicular to each other. That is what we can call source and field. The source is the charge is moving, therefore moving charge create the both electric and magnetic field. Not only that, if a charge is at rest, rest can create the electric field, and if a magnet is there, therefore the magnet also create the magnetic field. Like this, we can say the conclusion related to the source and field. And what is the unit? Unit for this, we can say in SI system, we can say Tesla, right? And here in it is MKS, and here CGS system, we can say Gauss. So that 1 Tesla is equal to 10 power 4 Gauss. Not only that, we can also say Tesla is nothing but a Weber per meter square it is. Weber per meter square. Not only that, Newton per meter, Newton meter, ampere meter. This is, we can also say Newton ampere meter it is. Ampere meter. Like this, about a source and field for the magnetic field and as well as the electrical field is to be like this. So which are very very important, again and again there, no problem, I will tell you again. So this is the source and field related to the about a magnetic field and electrical fields. Is it okay? so that you remember this. So magnetic field unit is Tesla in SI system or in MKS, or we can also call Weber per meter square or Newton per ampere meter. And in CGS we can say Gauss. Therefore 1 Tesla is equal to 10 power 4 Gauss, which is very very important. Or we can say 1 Gauss is equal to, of course it is 10 power minus 4 Tesla, right? 1 power 10 power minus 4 Tesla it is. Clear now? This is related to what it is, source and field for the magnetic field and electrical field. So this is about today's class, and we'll continue the next class with continuation topics are there. Thank you very much.